Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jess. I'm here to do a cross-stitch haul. I will be doing updates later this week, but I just got Santa at like the perfect spot for on my frame, and in order for you to see all of my progress, I'd have to take them off, and so I will do that later this week, but I'm just going to focus on a haul this video, and then we'll do that later. Just a quick thing, my dog just woke up from a nap and he's a little bit ornery, so if he barks a little bit, I'm sorry. He refuses to let me record, so if he barks, you know, it is what it is. That's how dogs do, right? So let me just go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to show you are the charts that I purchased recently. The first one is actually not a new chart, however, I haven't shown it here before, and so it's this here. This is the Pasión Ricamo Journey into the Deep Mystery. Actually, it is a new chart in that the last part of it came out earlier this week, so that's why I can show you the whole thing. I haven't gotten started on it yet because I just got all of the materials, which I'll be showing you later. But anyway, that's that. I'm looking forward to starting that one. The next one I have is a little bit late, given that Halloween is over, but it is by Clouds Factory, and I'll be sure to leave a link to them in the description. And it is a haunted house. It's a cool little haunted house with, let's see, there's a witch and owls, bats, skeletons, a carnivorous plant, apparently. And so I think that's really cool. I was planning on starting it recently, but then I realized that Halloween has passed. And so there's no hurry. Not to mention, I'm still trying to find the perfect fabric for it because I'd like to do it in like a cool hand-dyed fabric. I may have found it, but I'm gonna keep searching, and I've got time to do so. So that's that. The next one is by a designer that I've grown to really like, and it's the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries 12 Days of Christmas. You know, the old jingle, the Christmas jingle, the 12 Days of Christmas. This pattern doesn't start officially until the end of November. However, when you purchase the chart now, you get the border and the block frames. So that's that. And then the last one I got is Heaven and Earth Designs, and it is Curl Up with a Good Book. The artist here is Randall Spangler, and this dragon is often featured, as well as the books, and just this kind of cartoony style. A friend and I are we're going to do a stitch along on this one, and post our updates. Not really sure when we're going to get started. We haven't quite ironed out the details yet, but nevertheless, that's that. And so those are all the charts that I've got. Next, I've got a bunch of specialty items. Pardon me, my nose itches. And so I'm going to start with Winter White Santa by Mirabilia. I showed you my progress on it last time, but these are the specialty threads that I just got. I might have shown you this one because I got this one with the kit, with the chart itself, but this is Caron Water Lilies, and it's a variegated thread. It's variegated silk, and it is called Umbria. Well, that's pretty. And then also for Santa is Rainbow Gallery's Whisper Thread. If you can see it, it's fuzzy, and it's meant to be that way. This will go around Santa's cufflinks and his hat, and it'll give that like a textured appeal to it. And I've got 2 cards of that because there's a lot of it. Stitching with this, I imagine, will be quite the adventure. Not really sure how that's going to go, but give it a whirl. And then all of the beads for Santa. All of that. So we've got, let's see, on this hand, we've got a ton of bugle beads. And when I do my update video, I'm going to actually talk about a couple things concerning the bugle beads because I'm sort of struggling with how I'm going to do that. And then the one that looks almost empty there, you see their little teardrop pendants in there. Those are really pretty. They'll go on the tree. And then these are my favorites. I love the frosted blue and the red and the white. So those are the beads for that. Okay, and then next for the 12 Days of Christmas, they've decided to use some hand-dyed threads, some over-dyed. So these are from Weeks Dye Works. Now, I made a big mistake when I ordered these. I didn't read the pattern, so I only got 1 skein of each. And in fact, there are meant to be, I think, 3 of this one, which is cognac. And there's meant to be just the one of this one. This one's called Fathom. It's like a deep blue colored, and they are variegated, very subtly, but nevertheless. And then there's supposed to be 2 of this one, and this one is Cayenne. So I've got those on order now, and so those will be in soon, but nevertheless, I've got, you know, the first of each. And then the last one that I have threads and specialty items to show you is for the Mermaid of the Deep. So I have 8 cards of Treasure Braid. I'll just go ahead and show you all those together. And these are like a metallic thread. From what I understand, they're easier to work with than Kreinik. And some really pretty colors like that one there. I love that. Or that. It's like a purpley color. That's cool. So I'm looking forward to working with these to see what the difference is. These are a pain to get a hold of in the United States, let me tell you. Or at least where I am. Because you can't order them on 1, 2, 3 stitch. There are other places you can order them, but they cost an arm and a leg almost. So basically dependent on local needlework shops. Well, my LNS, and I say that with quotes on purpose because it's over an hour away, didn't have any of these colors. It had a ton of rainbow galleries and even a ton of the petite treasure braids, but none of these colors. So I asked the store if they would ship it to me, and they said they would, and they placed them on order. And then they called me and said that they were in it, that they were not going to ship them to me. So fortunately, my mom lives in the area and she was able to pick them up and send them to me. But still, it was like, what do I have to do to get some treasure braids around here? But anyway, they're here. And so that's that. And then last but not least are the beads for the mermaid. And this is not all of them, but I ran out of bead tubes. So these are actually all of the styles of beads, but there's 2 boxes of these ones in this tube, and then there are 3 more boxes. And then this one constitutes 2 boxes, and there's 2 more boxes of that one. So there's a ton of beads on that mermaid. And these, I'm very excited about. You see their little jet stars? They're pretty. I like those a lot. So we'll see how much fun it is to attach those. And then last but not least, I've got 2 pieces of fabric. The first one's kind of boring, but that's okay. It is a 28 count antique white, and I don't know if you're going to catch the light on it, but it's an even weave. And this is for curl up with a good book. I got this for an absolute steal. I think it was less than $3 from Hobby Lobby. I'm not really sure why it was so cheap, but she rang it up and she said $4 something after tax, and I was like, I'm not saying anything. So anyway, there's that. And then this one is a lot of fun. This is for the 12 Days of Christmas, which is an unusual fabric choice, I think. Let's see if you can see it. You can kind of see, so this is an opalescent fabric, meaning that it's got the sparkly thread woven into it. And this is a 28 count cashel. And it is hand dyed by Picture This Plus. I'm going to open it up so that you can see maybe the effect. It's called Ale. It's a crystal ale. It's kind of got a bunch of tones of brown in there, but it's not so easy to see. It's pretty subtle, but I think it's really pretty. I'm anxious to see how the 12 Days of Christmas looks on it, because I don't know that I would have chosen brown. I mean, brown, don't get me wrong, I love brown fabrics, but for Christmas? I don't know. Anyway, I went with the suggested fabric just to try it out because I'm curious. And so we'll see what happens. And I'll be sure to show you once I stitch up the border on that and any updates I've got. So that's all I've got. I know, a lot. But it is what it is. I will be sure to leave important links down in the description box so you can get to the all the charts and the fabrics and supplies and whatnot. And so yeah, sounds good. I will see you all later this week with an updates video. And yeah, that's it. All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye.